Hi lads, this is my first video on my YouTube channel. So I thought I might start with a good topic to start off this whole thing with, and that is the correlation between testosterone and your appearance. Now, if we look at beauty standards all over the world, we see bright eyes, clear skin, good physique. And if we also look at what most people like in a masculine form, it's usually a stronger jawline, a lot more facial hair, these kind of things. And you wonder whether or not testosterone can do this for you. But you've never really heard a clear example of what testosterone can do for you, except for building muscle, because everyone's freaking injecting all the time. So I thought today I might speak on some of the ways that you can, some of the things that happen to your body when you have increased testosterone, specifically on the exterior. Alrighty. So first, as I've said, increased muscle mass. It will be able to increase the efficiency and effectiveness of protein synthesis within your androgen receptors. Now, androgen receptors, they're mainly within the chest, the shoulders, and the traps and neck. But what I am speaking on is that it will be able to help your recovery within all the muscles of your body, and it will be able to increase the amount of muscle that you have a lot faster. So this means that you will have a lot higher, you will receive a lot greater results with the amount of effort that you're putting in. So it's just a higher reward ratio. Now, next is a leaner body. Now, testosterone does help push metabolic hormone to be able to burn a lot more of your fat. So when you get lean, you're probably going to stay lean if you have high testosterone levels, which is a good thing, right? It's also slightly because the places where metabolic hormone is produced is the same place where some of the precursors for testosterone are produced. So sometimes it's because of the testosterone itself that the fat is burning, but it's also because if testosterone is doing well, it usually means because something else is doing well at the same time. So next, we have a stronger jawline. This does have an effect when you get leaner, of course. But what I'm specifically talking about is the mandible bone. So the lower jawline will actually begin to grow with increased testosterone levels. So that's why you get a lot of people with a lot of muscle or on steroids, they begin having this thick jawline that is at the bottom, and everyone's looking at them as like, oh, what the frick is that, you know? So testosterone does have an effect on the specific jawbone, the lower jaw, it will have an effect on. The next is increased hair growth, because it will push for the hair follicles within your body, your chest, your stomach, your ass, your freaking legs, everywhere. Your beard, it will push further and further to increase the efficiency of hair growth. But because hair growth does increase with also DHT, so that's dihydrotestosterone, it will most likely start to bring balding. It will start to give you some balding effects. That is not why I'm wearing the hat. My hair's fine. But it could bring that effect. But everywhere else, it's going to make it look great. So then we also have a deeper voice. Now, it does grow the vocal folds within your voice box, and it will give you a more prominent Adam's apple with the higher testosterone that you have. And that will be able to give you a nice deep tone to your voice, because a lot of people love a deep tone. It's a very masculine trait to have. We have broader shoulders. So testosterone does have an effect on the broadness of your shoulders. The collarbone, it will increase the length of the collarbone, and will be able to give you that nice V-taper look, not just by muscle. Though also, if you do grow your lateral delts and your side delts and your front delts and such, it will be able to give the illusion of it. But with increasing your testosterone levels, you could possibly push out just a little bit more your entire frame. The final thing I have written down here is your bones, and specifically two things. The bone itself will be able to, testosterone will be able to maintain the bones a lot better and will be able to give them a lot of growth. As well as this, it will be able to increase the amount of red blood cells produced, and that affects the bone marrow. So altogether, these bones will be able to create give you a lot more strength and a lot more toughness. It's very good for fighting. My cousin was jiu-jitsu fighter, and I don't know what it is, but his bone density is freaking amazing, and he has got a crazy amount of strength for the height that he is. So in conclusion, if we're looking at all these, muscle growth, strong jawline, stronger bones, hair growth, broader shoulders, testosterone does give you a lot more of a masculine look and will increase your appearance. Now you have to understand, most of these increases, they will happen during puberty because your body is prone to changes during this time. But within your 20s, you can have an effect. You can push for an effect on your body if you focus on testosterone. And in this channel, I'm going to be making a few more videos on producing testosterone, specific ways that you can increase it. So make sure to keep in touch with this channel. I'll teach you how to be able to increase your testosterone. But until that time, you guys stay safe. See yous.